Please. So spooky season may officially be over, but it is always spooky season in my heart. And I decided to do something this week that I have always wanted to do, and that is make myself a cute little Coraline doll. Coraline is one of those movies that will always have a special place in my heart, and for the longest time I wanted my own little Coraline doll version of me. It is the perfect amount of like creepy but yet somehow cute, and it just makes my brain go brrr. Now, I'm generally not a big fan of dolls or anything like that. They give me the heebie-jeebies. But this is a little bit different. She's gonna be like my child. She's my daughter. I love her. So what I'm thinking for this project is basically to make a little wire skeleton for the body, make the head out of tinfoil, and then wrap the tinfoil head with foam clay. And also use foam clay to like build up the little facial features and stuff. And then for the body, I'm going to basically make like a little sock body to fit over the skeleton, stuff that's full of just the extra like yarn shavings that I have. Are they yarn shavings? I don't know, is that the right word? And then just make her some little clothes. Oh, I love little clothes. And then I'm also going to use yarn to make the hair. Let's go. Okay, so here I am just making the skeleton little body thing. I used quite thick wire, so it was a bit of a struggle. I then just packed tinfoil onto the head shape and then smoothed some foam clay over it. And then I'm just giving the little eye sockets and a little smiley face, and this is already looking so cursed. Please, what is this? It took me quite a few tries to get the face exactly how I want it, so please keep that in mind. Oh, sweet summer child, nightmare fuel. I used more foam clay to build up the cheekbones, and then this is just how I did the buttons. I just did like a round little blob of foam clay, and then pushed a marker into the middle to make the button shape. Cat hair not included. Well, I suppose is included in this one. I just used the same marker to like press it into the other clay, if that makes sense. And then I just used a toothpick to make the little inside hole things. I also realized I never gave her a chin, so I'm just doing that quickly. Excuse me while I retake all my anatomy classes, or just go take a good hard look in the mirror. I gave her some real thick eyebrows, but I thinned them down later. And I'm adding a smiley face again, and
Today. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is that?
I added the lips, and I think I was a little bit too generous with the lips. I don't think I have as voluptuous lips as my doll has, but you know what, it's fine. I then stuck her in this bucket to dry and realized that this whole project is cursed at this point. I mean, look at her. To make the body, I just laid her down on some material and then traced it out. I took my time sewing this little sock body together. It was incredibly difficult with all the like turns and with how little it was. There were a few times where it sort of split. I then put my wire skeleton into the little sock body and then shoved just extra bits of yarn into it to bulk her up a little. To make her little clothes, I just laid her on some paper and created my own patterns. So basically, once I had all 4 pieces cut out, I took one front piece and one back piece and I put them together. Then I sewed only the outer edge and the inner edge up to the crotch. Once both pants legs were done, I turned them inside out, or right side out, I suppose, so that the sewing was on the inside. I then laid the 2 front pieces together and very carefully sewed the crotch from the front all the way to the back. I then hand sewed the top hem and also turned up the edges so it made my jeans look cuffed. One of the biggest challenges for me with this project was trying to decide what clothes to do, and I decided I'm often in jeans, torn jeans, and a jersey, so we're gonna go for that. So I took an old pair of socks, made a very janky little template, and cut out all of the template pieces. I used the tops of the sock for the bottom of the jersey and also the bottom of the sleeves, just to give it a nice, clean look. I struggled to actually film the footage of this jersey, but it's basically just sewing the 2 torso pieces together and then attaching the sleeves, but not sewing the shoulder pieces just yet, so that I could actually slip my doll in because it wasn't gonna fit over her head. And then once it was on her, I just hand sewed the shoulder pieces together. Such a cute little outfit, oh my goodness. So onto the paint job, I just painted her hands with the same color that I'm using for my face, and then I painted her feet black to simulate the Converse shoes that I often wear. I add the white in later, and then I just went in with some fabric paint and just dirtied up her jeans a little bit, made them look a little bit more worn, a little bit more, you know, sort of jeans-like. I just sort of wanted to weather them a little bit. Also, it's super accurate because my pants are consistently covered in paint IRL. So yeah, it just made sense. This is when I painted in the extra little sections for her Converse shoes. I think these are so cute. And onto the face, I tried to create a color, like a skin color that matched my skin tone as much as possible. I even checked it against my foundation to try and make sure that it was as close as possible. Covered the whole face in that color. And then I needed to add my signature looks like sunburn blush on the cheeks and across the nose because I think it's super cute. And then I painted on the eyebrows. And then I decided for my doll I wanted black buttons, so I painted her little buttons in. Painted the mouth and the little lines for the smile. She's so cute, please. I decided that the buttons needed a little bit more of a pop, so I added some grey highlights just to the little stitches in the middle and onto the edges of the buttons. So for the hair, I painted the back and the top of her head like a dark brown, just so that it would sort of blend the head in if there were any patches between the yarn. And then I added some contact cement and basically just laid row upon row of yarn. I did the fringe at this angle because that's the angle that my fringe is at, I don't know. And then I did the most horrendous hack job to her hair, which is very accurate because I did the same hack job to my own hair, so we still match. I then just angled it down and gave her some layers and thinned out the yarn a little bit, and then made the fringe shape that I have. And there she is. She's so cute. Look at her. Oh my god. And there you have it. There is my little girl done. I'm so excited and so proud of her. She's a little she's a little cursed. She's just the perfect little mini me. I'm super excited. She's bendable as well, so I can like sit her somewhere that's gonna make my husband very uncomfortable. Yeah. I'm so happy. A big heartfelt thanks from me and my daughter for watching this video. If you make your own Coraline doll, please tag me. I would absolutely love to see it. I'm the most nosy when it comes to people's crafts and art and stuff. If you liked it, please hit the like button and feel free to subscribe if you want to. I don't know, sometimes I do cosplay content, sometimes I just do weird cursed crafts, and sometimes I even do makeup, which is super fun and exciting. Until next time, lovelies, bye!